Hi, how are you doing? I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm Aoife and I make YouTube videos about veganism, raw veganism, and a lot of other topics. And today's topic is very special. And it's going to be about Elise from Raw-A-Lie-Ment, because yesterday I watched a video about her going back to eating animal products, and it really shocked me in a way. And in this video I just found some points that I wanted to talk about in this video, so that's why I'm going to make a kind of response video. And before I get into the video, I just want to say that in no shape or form do I want to harass her personally. I think that she is probably a very nice person. I don't know her in person, so I have no right basically to tell how she is. But this video is not really about her character or her as a person. It's going to be about veganism, and it's going to be about some things that you might want to watch out if you want to stick to a vegan diet, and also about some misconceptions about the vegan diet. So let's get into the video. First, who is Elise from Raw-A-Lie-Ment? I think probably you know her if you are watching a lot of YouTube videos, because she has about 780,000 followers on YouTube, and also I think 200,000 or something, or even more, on Instagram. And basically in the beginning, when she started 4 years ago, she posted a lot about raw veganism, and with the time she started to getting more into business and talking about the law of attraction and limiting beliefs and things like this. And maybe to her personal story, before she came to raw veganism, she dealt with a lot of struggles in eating. So she was binging, and then basically she went to raw veganism and veganism, and it's really helped her overcoming her bad eating decisions, etc. And she also states this in her video. And yeah, and I also think that Raw-A-Lie-Ment really helped me a lot in a lot of aspects. For example, she inspired me to go raw vegan. She inspired me about fruit festivals, about limiting beliefs, the law of attraction, minimalism, zero waste. So I'm super grateful for that. And yeah, I think she just really improved my life a lot. But now let's get to her health story and just get why she started eating animal products again. Well, basically when she was raw vegan, but then she turned cooked vegan, then she moved to Hawaii, and in Hawaii she lived in a home and there was a great mold exposure, so she got some mold exposure, moved to a very dry place, Colorado and USA. And then basically she changed her diet to get on a detox. She lost a lot of weight, got candida, went on a candida diet for over 1 year, and did a lot of other things, for example Kangen water, red light therapy, etc. And basically in the end she felt very bad and started eating animal products again. And I'm always talking about animal products, but let's be honest, she started eating animals again. And for example, she did this about nearly 3 months before she posted the video. So basically let's talk about some benefits that she experienced after eating animals again. And the first one is muscle gain and weight loss. And I can't really talk anything about her personal opinion and experience because I'm not her. So just what I want to say is that if you fear that you will lose muscle on a vegan diet, or lose too much weight or gain weight, just there are so great examples of thriving vegans out there, thriving bodybuilding vegans. Maybe you want to check out Nimai Delgado or John Venus. They're really amazing examples. And the next thing is that she regained her sexual drive again. And to be honest, my personal opinion on this is that you can lose your sex drive because of a lot of things, like depression, overworking, stress, not eating enough calories. And so the vegan diet is not basically to blame for losing your sex drive, in my opinion. But I don't think that she blamed the vegan diet specifically. But just be aware that if you go vegan, it doesn't mean that you will lose your sex drive. Now let's get into the health risks of fish, dairy, meat, eggs, etc. Because she promotes them basically by saying that she got a lot of health benefits from them. But this is not true long term, because in animal products there's so much cholesterol, saturated fat, like animal protein, which will make you age fast and die much more younger. And also the World Health Organization claimed red meat to be carcinogenic, so causing cancer. And also fish has heavy metals like mercury, etc. So like, I don't know, this is facts, but I've also made several videos explaining or getting much more into health. However, if you want to research for yourself, I can really recommend you to check out nutritionfacts.org and pizza, and I will link everything in the description box below. So please check it out, because they're not sponsored by any companies. They're non-profit organizations that have great information about health and animal products. And the next thing that she basically said, she's sourcing locally in organic meat and organic eggs and grass-fed, etc. However, I believe that the industry is telling us these lies, because still, if you buy organic meat, still the animals have to die. Like, okay, maybe they have a little bit better life, but still you're killing them indirectly. And it's the same with eggs, etc. Like, don't buy in this lie of I don't know, organic. And still, if you consume organic meat and organic eggs, still they're very unhealthy for our body. The next thing is prioritizing your health. And I think prioritizing your health is absolutely necessary. However, I believe that going back to animal products and the consumption of animals is simply not the right way to do, as I said before, because animal products have a very, very bad effect on our health. And the next thing is, like, you do you, it's your personal decision. And I don't really believe in this, because I believe it's your decision if you don't affect others negatively. However, if you choose to eat meat, you're basically killing animals which have nothing to do with you, but they just want to live their own life, but you are basically not only affecting their lives negatively, but you're also killing them. So it's no personal decision eating meat, because every choice that you make has effects on the environment, has effects on other people and other animals. So that's something that we have to be aware of. The next thing that I want to talk about is speciesism, because maybe you know that she has a dog and she loves her dog, and her dog is really cute. However, I don't really get it why you should love your dog so much and then justify to eat pigs or, I don't know, cows or lambs, is baby sheep basically. So what's the difference between a dog and a cow, or between a cat and a pig or something? Like, there's no difference. And then we have her company, because she claims in her video that basically her company was never set up on veganism, so people should not blame her for not being vegan. However, in my opinion, this is not the case, as she promoted the vegan title in a lot of her videos. She's doing vegan retreats, and I think it's great that she promoted the vegan lifestyle, but she promoted the vegan lifestyle so her company was based on veganism, and veganism is basically not causing harm and suffering that is unnecessary for animals, the environment, and your health and other people. So, and the next thing is that she said she was never basically vegan, so she was never really pro animals. And I think it's true. Like, she never was a vegan activist. She never posted about animals, basically. She was more into veganism for health. And I think it's nothing to be proud of, and it's actually quite sad if you don't care about animals. But it's true, and you can't blame her, because she just has not maybe made the connection about what eating meat basically causes suffering in this world and causes, I don't know, innocent beings to get killed. So this is something, and I think if you want to stick to a vegan diet, it's a great image to remember a tree. Like, veganism is a tree, and if you only are vegan for health, you basically only are a very small tree that is very easy to get crushed by a storm. So the storm is basically health issues, or your family or your friends telling you not to be vegan anymore. So it's very easily for the tree to crush. But if you are vegan for the animals, for the environment, for your health, for I don't know, just because it's amazing. Well, then you're a very strong tree with a lot of roots, and it's very hard for a storm or a wind to blow the tree over. And let's be honest, if you're vegan, you can still have health issues. Like, a vegan diet is so much. Like, you can only eat processed sugar that is vegan and are or be vegan, and still you will get mineral deficiencies and you will still feel absolutely like shit. So you can also eat very healthy vegan, like a lot of fruit, vegetables, maybe also a lot of things that are very whole, like whole plants and foods, and then you will feel amazing. So the next thing is her symptoms. Like, she said she had a lot of migraines and a lot of brain fog, disconnection with reality. She felt sad, low in energy, her brain wasn't really working that much, low sex drive, she had no appetite. And I think it's really sad that she had those symptoms, and I'm really, really sorry for her. But now, my personal opinion, it's just what I believe, that a lot of symptoms are actually quite comparable to depression symptoms. For example, loss in appetite, brain fog, loss in sex drive, low energy, tired, your brain is not really working. But again, it's just my personal opinion. And now let's move to her Candida diet, because she basically said that she ate this Candida diet for over 1 year, and this Candida diet was basically very high fat, low in carbohydrates, and a lot of supplements, salads, and a lot of fat basically. And my honest opinion on this is, from my experience, when I followed a low carb diet, I didn't really felt that amazing. Like, I was very tired, very sleepy, had low energy. So I believe, from my personal experience, that being on a high carb diet, or at least eating more carbs, is actually quite beneficial for energy. So basically this was maybe one reason that contributed to her feeling low in energy and low in sex drive, etc. That's just, again, my opinion. And also, at this point in this video, I want to mention that I've also created a video about Ravana, which is a little bit similar, so maybe you want to check it out as well. However, now very short why I'm a little bit upset with her video. First is the title, because she mentioned basically why I'm not vegan, and I think it's mean if you, my personal opinion is, it's mean if you use vegan, because a lot of people don't really watch the whole video. They just look at the title and they think that veganism doesn't work, but it's not. Veganism is so much, and veganism works perfectly, and veganism is life-changing and amazing. So I think it's mean if you put it this way to get clickbaits, basically, in my opinion. And yeah, I think maybe a title like I struggle physically, mentally, or something like this, and now I try to eat animal products again, would be a better title, and not using veganism. The next thing is that I think it's a little bit irresponsible to promote animal products. As I said, they're very damaging for the environment, for animals, and for your health. And yes, she's not directly promoting like go eat fish, but she's sharing how amazing she feels by eating animal products. And she has to be aware that her channel has about 700,000 views or people following her, so that's a huge audience, and a lot of people look up to her and just take everything seriously what she says, so they will go back to eating animal products, which is very health damaging. So I think that's quite irresponsible. And the third reason is that she's monetizing her videos, so her video will get a lot of views, a lot of views, and she will make a lot of money from this video, and I think that's quite mean and not ethical. So this is my opinion on Raw-A-Lie-Ment, going back to eating animal products again. And again, I don't want to harass her in any shape or form or something. And she changed my life, and I'm forever grateful for that. But still, there are some points in her video that I wanted to address. And I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you found this video to be helpful, please give me a thumbs up. I would be very happy, and subscribe to my channel, and I wish you a wonderful day. So have a great time.